How big does this game against Tottenham feel like next Wednesday for you all?
It's a huge one. Every final is a huge one, especially in Europe. It's my first one, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Ruben's talked a lot in the last few days about the club potentially losing a bit of identity and being used to now losing these big home games. I mean, how are you all feeling as players and as a team? Are you hurting, hearing some things like that?
Of course, I personally am. I come from clubs where I'm not used to losing. I will never get used to losing wherever I am. So as well as here. So yeah, it's painful. It's a painful moment. But yeah, life is sometimes painful, and you just have to go through it.
And just last one from me. Some of the players and Ruben have spoken about the difference between the Premier League and Europa League, maybe being the physicality. But playing Tottenham, of course, a Premier League team where the form hasn't been the best recently, how do you approach a game like that? How do you guys get up to those levels against another Premier League side like Spurs?
Well, yeah, it's a different context, of course. It's a final. It's a European final. It's in Spain. So yeah, everything is different. The whole atmosphere, everything is different around that game. So your whole approach is, of course, is going to be different. So yeah, we have to be so sharp for that game, and yeah, I'm looking forward again.
Noussair, have you ever experienced a game anything like this in your career before, with so much riding on it for both teams? Because it's not just about the trophy, but it's Champions League qualification. It's what happens beyond this season. It feels like a lot of pressure on everybody's shoulders.
True. It's a lot of pressure. It's not my first game where there's a lot of pressure in the game. I've experienced quite some games, semi-final World Cup, that kind of game. So this is a little bit similar, of course. Of course, it's a slight different context, as you say. There's a lot on stake, and yeah. But yeah, I love the pressure. So.
And everyone's been looking at the league table where you and Tottenham are. Is it inevitable, because this game is so important, that the league form for both of you had to take almost a backseat to this game?
Well, yeah. It's different. It's different. The Europa League and the competition itself, Premier League, it's different. So yeah, I don't think you can compare those together, because it's just a different game. It's a Europa League. It's a final. It has nothing to do with the Premier League at this point.
You faced Tottenham 3 times already this season. They've come out on top. How do you change that this time around?
As I said, that's Premier League again, so it's going to be different. It's Europa League, it's a final, so it's going to be different.
What will winning this do for your season?
Well, the Europa League season will be a success, and the Premier League season will still not be a success. So that are facts, and of course, at the end, then you're with the prize. But there are both sides. You have a lot of competitions you play in. The biggest one is of course the Premier League, because you play the most games in there, and that's every week in, week out. So eventually people are gonna say their opinion more to the Premier League. So yeah, it will do. Like I said, Europa League season will be a big success, but the Premier League season will be shitty.
But what would it mean to actually come away from this season with a trophy?
Yeah, that will be of course. It will be less painful. Your pain is like will get like you get a hug when you're sad. That's basically it.
Nous, a lot of Manchester United fans are travelling out to Bilbao. Your first season at the club. What is your experience of the United fans, and would you want to give back to them with that trophy over in Bilbao next week?
I have a huge respect for the fans of Manchester United for this season. The way they still support us through all the difficulties. I've never experienced this like this. I'm more used to like more criticism. So yeah. We have to give them something back for how they behave this season. how they cope with all the disappointments. So yeah, this is our chance to give them a little bit back.
Noussair, every European final is special.
Yeah.
I just wonder personally, what are your recollections when you were younger of big European games, or even any big games?
Again, like
So every European final is special.
yeah.
And it's every young player's dream to play in such games.
Yeah, true.
I just wonder, when you were growing up, what are your memories, your recollections of games like these?
You mean as a player or as a fan?
Even as a fan growing up, as a young player?
Yeah, of course, finals are special, like you said it yourself. It's something you work hard for the whole season, basically, because the finals are most of the time are at the end of the season. So you've fought hard, you've been through hard games, not easy games. Just for example, the Lyon game, nobody would have told that you're still going through. So that makes everything even for this one even more special. And as a young kid, this is eventually where you're playing for, where you're building up for the whole season to be in the finals at the end.
Mazraoui, it's been your first year at Manchester United. Obviously, to end it with a trophy would be great, but what have you learned about the club? Anything surprised you? What have your thoughts been on the club in your first year here? And what it means with the trophy at the end of it?
The trophy story is not, of course, something really special with every club, especially with this club. My expectations of this club were, everything has been like the how you say that. This club is huge. I knew that before, and I have experienced that this season. I didn't expect, of course, that the season would be like this, but nobody could expect that. But like in my expectations, the pressure, the ability of this club, of the amount of people supporting this club, everything. It's a huge club.
There's a lot of people speak about the pressure and the weight of the shirt at Manchester United. Do you feel a difference here? You played for some big clubs, obviously, but do you feel the difference once you're here?
No, me personally, I don't feel any difference in that, because maybe that has to do with my storyline in my career. So I don't feel any extra pressure because I'm here. So it's everywhere the same for me.
Lastly, Nous, Ruben Amorim, your manager, he's spoken so highly of you, always been available. You played multiple different positions. How do you mentally and physically prepare to do that? Always in a different position and playing every single minute, it seems like.
It's a hard season because I think this is one. Of course, this is my first season in the Premier League without a winter break. Playing almost every single minute. I think I've played this season more than probably my last 3 seasons. So physically, it's really demanding, mentally as well. But yeah, I'm I think I said that at the beginning. When I came to this club, I'm a team player. I want to be always ready for the team, always fight for the team, and I think I've showed that this season with playing on different positions. So in that case, I can, at the amount of minutes and all the positions I've played, I can be satisfied between.
Good luck with it.
Okay,
Thank you.
So feeling better every day. We just at this stage we go day by day to see how it goes. But so far so good.
And how hopeful are you that you can make that final? How hard are you working every day to make sure you can be fit?
Oh, really hard. Can imagine how much I want to be back as soon as possible. So I'm really pushing myself to be available as soon as possible. But we will see.
And just looking ahead to the final, I mean, how, of course you have Chelsea first, but how are you guys feeling ahead of Tottenham, a team you faced 3 times? Will those meetings have any kind of premise in that game, do you think?
I think when you go to a stage like that, in a competition like that, what you have done previously will not have a big matter on the result, in my opinion. Obviously, we're playing 2 English teams, very good game to watch, I think. 2 big clubs, so I think that's the the aim for that game to be in the best shape we can, mentally and physically, to win it. I think that's the goal that we have to have.
And just last one from me, Ruben Amorim said after the last game that he feels the club are losing that identity of losing big games at home consecutively and losing that feeling of being a big club. Is that something you relate to, or is that something hurts you when you hear your boss talk like that?
Obviously it hurts. It's something that we definitely need to change. Something that it's been quite clear in terms of results. We are not being consistent enough. We're not showing the type of performances that the club should present, especially here at Old Trafford. So it's something that we definitely need to change. We have a lot of work to do. I'm sure that he believes in us as much as we believe in him. So altogether, I think we can turn things around, and we can start that as soon as possible.
I mean, the context of the season you've had, what would winning this mean?
It would mean less bad than what actually is. I think everybody sees and everybody knows that this is not the standard for the club. Nowhere near it. What we've been doing this season is not enough to what this club deserves. So I think it's the least we could do, especially for the fans, because they suffer as much as us. To win a trophy, to win a European competition, I know how much it means, European nights and European competitions for this club. And it's an opportunity for us to put us in the Champions League, which is also where this club should be.
What would that mean if you could actually clinch a Champions League place, finishing so low in the league?
It's exactly what I've said. It means the least that we could do for the club, for the fans. We have one more opportunity to be there and to win a major competition. I think that's where we want to be, where we want to go, and if we have that opportunity, we need to grab it with both hands.
Sorry, and having played out in Bilbao, how much, or does that give you an advantage? You kind of already know the layout there?
I mean, it can, just because you know the inches of the pitch, but I don't think it will matter if we play there or not. In the end, it will be obviously what we bring inside the pitch, the energy the fans will bring us. I'm sure it will be unbelievable, like they always do. And altogether, we can hopefully make a special night again for this club.
Diogo, can you put an explanation to why the form has been so different between the league and in Europe? We've been unbeaten in Europe throughout the season. In the league, we can't get quite going. Is that because everyone's got an eye on Bilbao in the Europa League, or is it mentally, tactically? Can you explain the difference?
I think it's something that we definitely have to work on it. If you want to be a top team in the future, like this club is, you cannot switch on and off through competitions. You have to be the same type of mentality. Even if you switch 11 players on the pitch, the feeling has to be exactly the same. We're facing competitions after competitions and games after games where the demands are always high, and especially when you play for this club, you have to win it all the time. So this season it's been a roller coaster of emotions, a roller coaster of results, but we found maybe in Europa League some more consistency that we didn't have during the domestic competitions.
The tactics just work better in Europe?
I don't think so. I think the way that we want to play will be the same no matter the competition. In the end, it's just for you to find results, and in the Europa League there might be also games that we didn't play that well, but we find a way to win, and I think that's been the difference. Sometimes we get a result, and in the domestic competition we cannot do that so far.
Diogo, the line that's often been used is that Spurs have beat you guys 3 times this season. Last season we saw City beat us twice as well, but then you went into the FA Cup final and everything changed. You went and won that. Do you think your experience of winning that trophy as a team gives you that advantage over Spurs, who are yet to win a trophy in a long time?
It won't give you an advantage. It will give you a perception that what you have done before, it doesn't necessarily mean that you were going to win or lose the game. We're talking about one game of football, one bad day for one team, one good day for the other team. So we just have to work as much as we can, be 100% focused, so we can end of the day in the happy end. And I think that's that's where we should focus on. Obviously, we're going to have time to analyze the team, to analyze the type of game that we want to play as well. But in the end, it's a final. We just have to find a way to win.
Does it affect you mentally knowing that they have beat you 3 times so far this season, going into that final?
No, not at all. I just think that we go to a final. To be completely honest, it doesn't matter if they beat us during this season. I just know that once the time comes, the team has to be really focused. I think everybody will be focused, and then it's Man United against Spurs. We just have to be Man United for one more special night, win that game, and bring the trophy to Manchester.
You have a message for the fans that are travelling over, like car, plane, boat, everything, every way they can get to Bilbao. Do you have a message for those travelling over?
I have. We will do whatever we can to find that that win, to bring you that trophy, because you deserve it. More than anything, I think these fans deserve the best, because they've been suffering a lot through all these years with us. So I know that winning this competition is important. So I'm sure that everybody in the dressing room and all the staff know that, and we carry that weight with us, because I think together we are much stronger than people think.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.